Well, YouTube viewers, back once again, but this time not to broadcast a message or anything that I discovered lately as far as new proof and evidence as far as the prophecy of what's to come. But this is another video response because I know every time I post a video, it's gonna link to my channel as if it is a new video that I'm presenting. But it's not. Like I said, it's a response, and those that see the link as far as to the guy that sent me a video response on one of my segments, y'all can of course watch what he had to say in order to understand what's going on and what I'm talking about. But man, time itself has been very difficult and hard to find. Have a limited amount of time now to be on here because gotta go to my other job, and yeah, so I mean, economy, bills, and other stuff, trying to keep up on it. So hey, part of life, you know, gotta learn how to adapt and shift at all times. But the main thing I wanted to talk about was you was talking about the Pope. Now I already kind of debated with somebody about, you know, the Pope being the Antichrist. A lot of folks think it's the Pope. Well, the Pope, you know, he indeed, you know, has a lot of admiration. That is true. The Pope has a lot of admiration over here in the USA by a lot of people who practice Catholicism, who are Catholics, and the Pope has a lot of admiration in Rome and Europe. So that is very true about that. But that's where the Pope's admiration is limited and stops at. A lot of folks who are Catholics in the US, Rome, Europe. Barack Obama, USA, possibly some people in Europe, Rome, Australia, Russia, China, Korea, Iran, Iraq. I mean, Barack is known Africa, you know, parts of Kenya, Indonesia, Hawaii. I mean, just Barack Obama has a broader admiration span than the Pope. His is much more broader than a Pope. He is looked up to as a Messiah than a Pope. I mean, only those who practice Catholicism admire the Pope, but people of all races, religion, and gender admire Barack Obama and look at him as a Messiah. So that right there, I mean, I understand folks say the Pope. Yeah, I mean, the Pope does have admiration, true enough, but not as much as Barack Obama. Another thing as well is Ahmadinejad, which I sent you, sir, another video alongside with this one, the tie between Obama and Ahmadinejad, showing how these two, Ahmadinejad is greatly admired in Iran. He greatly admired Iran, and not only is he greatly admired in Iran, he is just as charismatic as Obama is in the Western Hemisphere, in the Eastern Hemisphere. You know, Ahmadinejad is considered charismatic over in the East. So I mean, they showed several accounts. Matter of fact, in my favorites, I have a couple of them where it shows a whole lot of leaders surrounding Ahmadinejad. I can't pinpoint the video specifically. It may be 48 hours with Ahmadinejad, something like that. And it shows a whole lot of leaders surrounding him, where he too is considered charismatic. So, you know, Obama getting a whole lot of support, a whole lot of people endorsing him, and over there in Iran, a whole lot of people supporting and endorsing Ahmadinejad. So the Pope, like I said, the Pope is only a religious leader. That's it. The Pope, you know, power is limited. The Pope, you know, is not involved in politics when it comes to making decisions. The Pope is not a head over a country. And the Pope just a head over the Catholic Church, and that's it. But these two, Ahmadinejad and Obama, are great heads over countries. And not over countries, but they have the support of practically most of the continent. As you know, over in Iran, Ahmadinejad has a lot of support. In this continent, Barack Obama in two continents, which is the United States of America, Africa, actually more than that. United States of America and Africa, then in other countries, Russia, China, and so forth. So right there, it goes a little deeper, and that's why I wanted to point out the reveal to you. Now, another thing I was quite impressed by is you knew that Constantine was the first pope. A lot of people don't realize that, and the reason for this, I mean, Constantine, he wanted that power and admiration. Since Constantine was the next emperor over Rome, he was like, okay, if I allow this Christianity thing to be passed throughout Rome, I should get the admiration, and I should get the props, I guess, so to speak. You know, I should get the admiration and the props for allowing Christianity to be practiced throughout Rome. So Constantine didn't want all the praise and glory and attention to go to Jesus. Constantine wanted to share in that praise and that glory for approving Christianity in Rome. So he like, okay, y'all can still pray to Jesus, still, you know, show Jesus respect and, you know, honor and admire his glory. But at the same time, y'all gotta honor and admire me for allowing y'all to be able to worship Christ in Rome. And that's why Constantine wanted to share in that. He like, Jesus ain't gonna get all of it. I want the glory for allowing Christianity to be passed in Rome. So that right there, I was impressed. I'm like, yeah, absolutely true. You know, there are some deeper truths that a lot of people don't know about, and that was one of them that you presented. And another thing, this book Apocrypha, you know, I might have to go to this little book club I joined and type that in and look for this book and check it out. It's Apocrypha, to see what it's all about. But the Bible itself, I mean, the Bible is a mixture of scrolls. The Bible is a mixture of scrolls, and those mixture of scrolls combined together, found by archaeologists, made a book. So they just collected, archaeologists saw all the different linking to Jesus, where, you know, okay, Jesus the Messiah, he healed the sick, he did a miracle over here, Jesus did this over here, Jesus did that over here, you know, God did this, God did that. Then they saw the Israelites. Okay, we see history of the Israelites in the Old Testament, history of the Israelites in the New Testament. We saw history of Egypt in the Old, history of Egypt in the New. So when they saw all these pieces they was collecting in different regions all throughout the land was coming together, they just decided, well, hey, we'll just make a book out of it. Because all these different scrolls and stuff we finding, it's like bits and pieces of information of the last data we collected, or the last scrolls, or yeah, from the last data we collected from the last scrolls. So we just gonna link it all together, make one book, and read and see what we got. And that's why the Bible itself is not only a history book, but it is a book full of testimony and personal experiences. Those who had their encounters with God and Jesus as receiving blessing and miracles to happen in their life. So just wanted to share a note on that. But I said Barack Obama, he is indeed, and they're giving a lot of hints. And also I want to leave with you, I ain't want to post all the videos. I tapped on it, linking and explaining and doing the math how it's true, since it's so many of them. But if you just visit my channel, or maybe subscribe if you want, I don't know if you already done or not. So visit or subscribe to my channel and watch Going Deeper Part 1 and 2. It's a little blurry, I don't know, I guess because I got so many videos, or the camera was defecting at the time, I don't know. We're Going Deeper 1 and 2, but watch Going Deeper 1 and 2, Lose, and More Proof, More Truth Part 1 and 2. And that's a whole lot of just getting deep down, digging, bringing it out, adding it and calculating and putting the pieces together. For those who very curious, how in the world is Obama the Antichrist? I don't see how, you know, and so that's why I'm thoroughly explaining. So I appreciate you posting another video response, and indeed, brother, in this together, in this, bruh, you know, we of course, as Jesus commanded to all his disciples, go ye and preach unto all the nations, proclaiming the gospel, baptizing them in my name. And of course, we should be as if we are already the one of the few, or one of the 144,000 that's to proclaim the gospel on the earth in the last days. Talk about in the book of Revelation, 144 that's to assist Jesus in proclaiming the gospel, baptizing people unto his name, basically doing great missionary work. So appreciate you responding. Hope you enjoy the channel and all the insight I'm providing, and feel free to anytime post as many as you want, text, comments, whatever you wish to choose. And I leave with you these words: peace be unto you. And Christ for life.